Hi everyone, welcome back to Glider Gaming. We're going back into the Rustic Dreamland to see what's going on. I hope you enjoyed your little snippet video, I don't know, that got interrupted by the baby waking up. But in that one, I think really what we accomplished was relocating this to save it from heat damage, which did not save it from heat damage. So we'll just let that go. We'll amass some plastic and maybe we'll just deactivate them after a bit. Now we're working on the automation or automated shipping to try to get that stuff auto cooled before we store it in the base where we're likely to use it. Glass, we've got 1,800 kilograms. And they're making it. 1,800 kilograms is actually quite a bit. When you're only making 25 kilograms at a time, that it's kind of impressive. Just like with other things, like farms, I think we're going to go ahead and build a sand storage right here, because I think the rate limiting step is people delivering sand. Okay. So it looks like that shipping lane got insulated. So that's good. So now we can bump this up. Well, 7's pretty highly bumped. I think we'll just leave that at 7. I don't know if you guys have audio, but I don't have audio right now. But that's okay. You guys can just play some cool, soothing, relaxing music or whatever type of music you're interested in while the video's going. If you can't hear the audio. Okay, so Stinky says he couldn't reach food, but I think he was just glitched into the game. Okay, got oxygen coming in just from that period when we didn't have a ton of oxygen. Kind of catching up. Okay, so over here we're going to go with filtration medium, sand, and we're going to set that to a nice high priority so it gets taken out of other receptacles and brought over here. We're going to go back into the jobs menu here, and we're going to try to figure out who the mechatronics engineers are, and we'll make sure their build priorities are high enough so that that happens. So it's Liam, May, and Max. Liam, May, and Max. So we put Catalina up here in the season farmer job, but she's not handling it well. So we're going to sneak her out and find her a different job. Okay, so over here in priorities, we're going to make sure that Liam, May, and Max all have a nice building priority. Here's Liam. His is up there. Max. Oh, his is very low. I'm going to drop his operate just a little bit. He's also one of our cooks. So Liam, May. She's not very much building priority either. Okay, so hopefully that helps the mechatronics stuff get built a little faster. Yeah, like right now, mechatronics engineer training people are building at such infrequently that other people are building lower priority stuff. Yeah, I just figured out why I couldn't hear the desktop audio. I had unplugged my headphones. Now, if the headphones are plugged in, I hear sound coming out of them. Crazy how that works, huh? However, it looks like your desktop audio is gone now. Very strange. Hopefully this works without echoing on you. So I've got these up to priority 8. I'm going to drop their priority down a bit so that we do some other things, like hopefully building the shipping stuff. So all in all, things are going well over here. I was worried that with that liquid glass coming out at such a high temperature, I was going to try to click it, that it would quickly overheat this biome, but so far so good. Oh, by the way, we also have Mira out right now. Mira the sugar glider is on the small of my back, having a nap. So that's always fun. Buildings lack resources. Oh yeah, it's always happening though. Oh man. Our base is just such a reasonable temperature that, oh geez, 7 degrees. That's pretty chilly, guys. I'm good at 21. I'm just not going to take any of these. So, we succeeded so well that I don't think we really need so much radiant piping. I think we've made our base a little too cold now. So, we're going to look at plumbing, and we're going to go back to just liquid piping in this area. Just so we don't have quite so much heat, cooling effect from that area. This area down here, still a little too warm, so we're going to get that Weezewort seed planted. So, no shortage of things we've told them to do. They haven't managed to get down here to build any of this. So we're going to kick that priority up. I don't know what else they're doing in this area. We can investigate that. They're tending to these plants. They're coming over here to pick up and deliver gold. They now need to mop. That seems like kind of it. I don't know why they aren't doing more in this biome. Okay, so we need to connect this pipe in. So this one just, if you didn't catch it in the snippet video, this is a shutoff, and it can be automated. So what we've done is we've ran a very long automation wire that says, if there is water in a pipe, shut off the water. And then when we have all that water ran through the pipe and it's empty, turn on the water. This is going to prevent all of this water from freezing in our pipes and causing damage to them. Because, you know, once water freezes in a pipe, it expands and damages the pipe. So that should free up dupe labor so they won't have to actually repair the pipes as much. We've also kind of finished all the draining stuff we're going to do, so we're finally going to kind of clean up all this water we have lying about. Okay. Because I've got plans for this area, guys. I've got plans. Bedroom can be 64 tiles. Just like that. So that's 64 tiles. So let's see, 64 tiles. How many is 64 tiles? When it's 4 tall, 10 is 40, and then you can go, so let's go from this way. So that's 44, 10, so 6 more, 16. Oh, we trapped somebody. We're not going to let them die this time. Yay! So I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing quite yet. If you guys can guess it in the comments, that'd be cool, but I'm just going to start doing it, and then you can kind of try to figure out what I'm doing. Not really sure what the exact blueprints are going to be, but these will help me figure it out. So Liam has unreachable food, but just because he was working and stuff, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, I think we actually got all of our conveyor built. Okay, these are broken and not getting repaired, so we kick those up a little bit. So where's all of our plastic at? We have some there, and the rest is all over here. And we did not cool it down all that much. It's at 62 degrees Celsius. Lag here when the day updates, but we're storing it in a very cool part of the base, so hopefully that temperature will continue to reduce. We'll watch the track of one piece of plastic and see what happens here. Okay, so this one piece of plastic is 59.9 degrees Celsius. Now it's been split into two. So it's going through a very cool area, so you'd think the heat exchange would be happening. However, the plastic itself I think is kind of an insulator. it's slow heating, which means it's probably, and an insulator, so it's probably slow cooling as well. So it may not, just may not be the right type of material to cool ambiently, but we'll see. So 59-ish degrees. Now it goes into a hotter area. Now it goes into our super cool area. Yeah, it barely drops at all when it does that. Yeah, so plastic just isn't the deal for this. We might repurpose this and use this sort of thing for cooling steel. Steel will cool at a much more efficient rate doing this. Power-wise, pardon me. Want this wire, I guess. Power-wise, we still haven't maxed out this one, but this one can still handle a bit more. If we have 2,000 here and 1,000 here, we can handle one more 1,000. So I'm gonna just kind of prep that so it's kind of going. And then we have this set up to run 4 more small generators, so we can have plenty of power going around. Question is, how much power can we really produce here? We got 600 times 4 is 2.4. And then this one's kind of tapped itself out. It's making stuff, so it will. These are another, where is it? Why doesn't it say what you could? Okay, 800. So potentially 1600 times 2 is 32. Plus the 2.4, 56. And these guys, another 1600. So that's 56 and 16. That's 72. 7.2 watts. 7.2 kilowatts. It's really hard to find a space where it will tell you exactly what's being used. It says 5.6 right now, but that's because they're not all turned on, I would imagine. So we're continuously using about 4 kilowatts. So there's still room in here. We don't have to worry about running out. Another thing we could do is we could use this petroleum here, since we're not doing space travel with it, is we could use it to make another power plant and just really kick up the power production. Right now we're not even making petroleum hardly ever because the system's always pretty much tapped out. We're at no risk of running out of oil right now, but we can keep that at no risk by digging this stuff out, making sure that all the oil can drain down to where we want it. Oh, remember that time we found a chlorine vent? So we actually want to do all of this and then right there. Okay. That should ensure that all of the oil continues to drain towards our pump. We've almost finished our daisy chain. We're filling up this first one. I guess maybe it has to get entirely filled before it'll come over here. But as I told you, it's prioritizing the bridge, but when the bridge is full, it'll give us the extra. And that just means that we're going to create a lot more petroleum because it has a place to go. Oh, this one hasn't been built yet. That's why it's not going into it. But we'll create a lot more petroleum, which will create a lot more natural gas and allow us to create a lot more power. So it's just this nice little system we've set up where we're creating one resource and a byproduct, and we're utilizing that byproduct and doing good stuff. Still don't really want dupes. Don't really need fungal spores, so. Okay. So we're not on the oranger side now. We're getting towards the yellower, greener side, so that's nice. Plastic sitting over here is in the 60 degrees, so that's actually going towards the greener side, but it's fine. It'll all rig it out. Much nicer art here, and boom, just a crazy nice situation. So I've kind of decided that I want to start cleaning this water for a reason. Part of that you need to guess what's going on thing. So we're going to go back into refinement. We're going to build a water sieve right here. We're going to flip it around so the input's right next to the dirty one. And the water sieve doesn't care what temperature things come in at. It's going to create a bunch of heat. It's going to take this basically freezing water, and it's going to kick it out at, where does it say? I guess I don't see where it says, but it's going to come out significantly hotter. So when we patch this in, we're going to take the heated water I'm going to run it insulated down for a while, and then we're going to go radiant. We're going to cool the water. And we're going to send that out. And unlike other times I've done this and messed things up, I'm going to cancel that radiant pipe, because that can be an insulated pipe. But I'm going to build a tile there so that we don't mess the whole thing up. It's like I did with the, our natural gas thing. If I would have thought about it and built a tile properly first, we wouldn't have lost all that natural gas. Okay, all that should be reachable. There is the issue of power here, so we will need to run this back to power, and I think we'll run it right through here too. And that's what we'll do with our newest transformer, I think, if we can find a way. Build a bridge there. Want to preserve those free pepper plants, I think. Put a bridge there. I think we'll go up with this rather than down. While we're stopped, we can put in the bridges before I forget. now I'm not sure where we're going. So we'll probably just go over here, straight up. And over. So I really want this to be the next thing that happens, so that it does. Then we can put the rest of this as stuff that happens. Oh, right there. Most important one. 2. Do not dig that. So I don't get the power over there. What have I been missing here? Of course, those are broken again. Some jobs were mastered. Okay. Stress-wise, I think last time we had somebody at like 80, and we're down in the 40s now. Stress is a zero-sum game, guys. If somebody's at 100, they freak out. If somebody's at 90, they don't. So, yeah, I don't like to have people up in the 80s, because it means things are going the wrong direction. But when they're in like the below 50s, I really don't worry about it. If I was really worried about a dupe that I couldn't manage with food or something, I could build a massage room, and I could set that massage room to something like, I could set that massage room, sorry, just want to make sure that Gristleberry, nope, okay, Gristleberry is now set, copy that to everybody. We haven't been storing our Gristleberries. Where was I? Oh, I could build a massage room, and then I could set it, you know, like start a break at 70, stop at 50. And that would manage them from ever reaching 100, but I'd never set it from like 50 or 60 down to 0, because that would just take so much longer. Okay, they've got that built. So I'm going to go ahead and put another block on the other side, just to make sure we don't have any pressure damage from it eventually when we dig it out. And then we're going to dig that stuff out and plan the ladder. That's still our polymer presses. We have 1,000 kilograms of plastic. I am building plastic tiles at 100 apiece, so we're definitely going to need way more plastic. I can't cancel plastic production yet. Decided I want this to run all the way over here. I don't know what I'm doing. This is all theory here. I really don't know what I'm doing. But we'll just build that wall over there. I suppose we shouldn't build it right here because we need them to use that area to access this stuff up here. Everything over here is getting built just fine, except where they can't reach. See if that helps at all. All that is reachable, so that's good. Whoa, look at all that light they're producing. That's awesome. So, dupes do have to travel this area. Oh, hey, look at that. Something I wasn't thinking about. Wanted to get all that hydrogen out, but I built that in such a way that without scaffolding they couldn't reach. Anyway, what I was saying is we're not really using this for anything, but they do have to travel here to get over here. So we could optimize, you know, the fact that they're moving through here and the fact that it's port to core. So I think what we'll do, I just wish I could make the decor right in this area better. How could I do that? Oh, there's room for a potted plant now. Neat. Wall pot. Oh, they haven't patched this yet. It looks like I'm not building it properly, but from what I've seen other people's streams, Wolframite, really? No. What I've seen of other people streaming in videos, that if you build it like that, it will be built properly. Just your blueprint graphic is off. Oh, down. Dang, we're down to 4,700, 4,600 iron. Might have to actually go hunting for iron since we don't have like an iron volcano. Because we will need quite a bit of iron to make steel eventually. But that's no big deal. We can go find it. But anyway. Oh, I built those. Man, I'm not killing it today. Built those too high. We won't be able to actually plant anything there. So back in here again. Wall pot. Right there. Right there. 7 buildings lacking resources. Still just the grills. So we have successfully collected quite a bit of hydrogen, so that's cool. Alright, awesome. See, they did build properly. The temps are going to be important for what plants we can do, so... Ooh, geez, just an 11. 13. Not quite 20. Barely 20. So we better just do briars the whole way through. This needs to be set to hydrogen. Unpermitted food. So, is that just because they're so far away from base, or is that because of something else? Unreachable food? Well, she's trying to go reach food. No, not really. She's trying to go very far away. It says she can't come over here. Oh, did we do something? Okay, yep. We've made it so they can't get back in the base because there's not a ladder right there. So we're going to send her over here and see if... Move to. Send her over here and see if she will figure out a way to build that. As if... Oh, did she take her exosuit off? That's not ideal. Where's her exosuit at? Okay, still wearing an exosuit. So, that was a little weird. But once they build this, they'll be able to get back in base. Come on, somebody build this. I thought I didn't realize that was there. I thought that was just regular tile. And that they'd be okay. Okay, perfect. They should all be able to get back inside a base. We had a little bit more nasty water spill out, so we're going to clean that up so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, working on getting that power up here. We're still just infrastructuring, you know. Every time you want to do something, you gotta make sure it can all actually get done. That means fiddling with the priorities. So they should be able to jump over here, but then they're gonna have a bunch of area where they can't. So I guess we'll just make a floor. And that means we'll have to dig that out. So just pop up all that to 7 as well. Glass is building up pretty well. Each tile takes like 1,000, so we can build 30 bricks right now, but I think we're still going to need more than that, so we're just going to let that go for a while. I don't think we're going to need those ladders at all. Oh, it shows me 2 ladders. So it's kind of showing me both tiles. Interesting. To actually build all of this, they're going to have to be able to reach it. I'm pretty sure they can reach all of it. Just wondering how hygienic these are. So let's go into plumbing. It's like this one gives 200,000 food poisonings per use. This gives 100,000. So not all that hygienic. Remove grimy and kill all germs present. We really don't need this. Nobody's hanging out in here without an exosuit on, so I'm going to deconstruct that. We really also don't need this. Eventually we'll catch a little bit of nasty water, but we're just using power with this for no reason. So I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct it. Oops. Deconstruct it. Shouldn't cause any water spillage, but it'll also help with some of the water confusion, because it looks like we're still not efficiently pumping water through here because it's got too many paths it can take, and it's just like, where should I be going? So other reasons dupes have poor decor is probably anytime they go to storage. So let's also just kick up the decor around our storage with more paintings. So by this point in the game, I would have turned off the printing device, just because I know I'm not taking more dupes. But every time they give me something rare, you know, like the Weezewort seed or something, it's pretty great. So I'm just leaving it on. But if you ever get tired of it, I mean, no one would judge you for turning it off. It is kind of annoying. Ooh, I think that automation finally got built. Ooh, not powered. Didn't think about power. However much is on here, 10 more really shouldn't hurt. So let's bump this up so it actually gets done. And make sure they can get down here. So we got that little bridge. Come up here. Could really deconstruct that and go a straight path. Make it a little easier for them. But yeah, they can come straight over and down. So that's good. Looks like we've got all that wiring built. But it still says we don't have power. So, okay. And that's still unreachable. So we'll have to go there and dig that. Hopefully that will give what they need. All the wires here are red, which means they've been built and they're not being powered. So we trace it along, and within the base we see that we haven't built, and a little bit outside of the base. We do have the transformer built though, so just a matter of time. Right now they probably can't reach it very efficiently, maybe because the floors, but they do have this over here. And we do have it set to a pretty reasonable priority. There's just lots of tasks to be done with lots of different priorities that are pretty high. There's the last of it. I'll let them get over here to mop up these messes. They do want that stuff mopped up. Oh, here's a vent we could have upgraded. Let's go ahead and upgrade it over here, though. Go ventilation, high pressure vent right there. Then we can just deconstruct the stuff over here. Okay, one more spot they still can barely not reach. Alright, getting the wiring materials delivered. Still not getting it over here. But it doesn't say unreachable, so it shouldn't be an issue. They just need more time. Okay, we're filling up petroleum at a really nice clip. So that's pretty awesome. Still nobody's researching this, and it's set to such a high priority. Priorities, research. We have somebody in the tenured scientist position, and 2 other people who finished it. You think somebody would be researching that? Oh, you know what? It isn't reachable. Try that. Because I don't think they can actually get down there. That one should have been built right there. But then they'll be able to hop and hop, I think. So I think that'll allow access to that one. What's their excuse for not doing this, though? 1, 2, 1, 2. This should be reachable. I don't know why they haven't done that. We're going to cancel this. Just because we've got other stuff going on, I don't want to rain more water down on our heads. Probably don't have to. I don't know why. Oh, I've got cancel set to just buildings. I'm like, why isn't cancel working anymore? We'll mop those later if we really want to. High stress 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bert, why are you stressed? Meals aren't great. Decor's not great. You didn't even eat in your meal room. So, just eating in his meal room would help a lot. I'm not going to worry. I should worry, I guess. He's up to 87%. So I guess we're going to build that break room I mentioned. Morale room. So we still have space on this. It can hold 2,000 and its potential is only 1.56. So, how ridiculously cold is it right here? Yeah, it's not great, but it's not terrible. So we're going to go ahead and build that. Throw some doors on. Over in furniture, there's no massage table. Medicine? Okay, massage table. Better go for 3 of them. I did not look at how much power they require. Something I probably should have done. They probably won't actually be able to reach. Oh no, they will from staying right there. Back in medicine. Each of these takes 240. Wow, okay. So another 720. We'll definitely overdo it, but like right now it's only using 120 watts, so clearly like it'll be fine. Back in our room thing, massage clinic needs a decor item. So back to furniture. Throw in some granite sculpting blocks. We'll get that done here real quick, and that'll help out a lot. Okay, so Lindsay has 90% stress. Okay, she needs 20. And she's eating really poor food, so Lindsay needs better food. Okay, where's Lindsay at? I did not see her. Sort by name. That should help. Lindsay. Okay, you can't eat cruddy food anymore, gal. There. That'll help you a lot. Popped eardrums. How did you have that happen? When does popped eardrums happen? Lindsay, we need to talk again. Whoa, Max. So popped eardrums is why they're so upset. How do you get popped eardrums? Nope. Duplicate. Duplicate memory solution. And I know that, you know, if you use that overpressure, the high pressure valve, you can get popped eardrums. Wow. But I don't really know exactly when it happened. So hopefully, does everyone in the base have popped eardrums? Clearly not. You don't. So I'm not sure how they got popped eardrums. They also might be the ones that were stuck outside of the base for a while when we didn't have that ladder. So maybe that's part of it. But she definitely needs better food. Lindsay did. You had pretty poor food, but you only need 16. Huh. This is something we're going to have to figure out next time, guys. We've kind of hit the max time limit for a video. So hopefully we don't have any super destructive stuff happen. Hopefully we can get these things done here and get those guys in them real fast. Nope. Somebody's hit it. Max is at 100%. So Max is all the way down here. Where's... Oh, wow. Look at all that. Mechatronics engineer. Just all of his bonuses. His resume. Skills. There. That's what I meant to click. He's an ugly crier. So he's going to just start crying nonstop. When he's done, he'll be at like 60% stress. And Lindsay, she is a ugly crier too. So, I mean, of all the people who could have this happen, those are the better ones. They're not going to break things. Anyhow, thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you next time on Glider Gaming.